Okay. So this is Bitcraft. And this is a technical test, so it's going to be limited in scope. It's not going to have all the features of the game in place. Like, so I think there's going to be limitations on building and stuff like that. But what this is this is a sandbox MMORPG on the same veins of, like, you know, those really big fantastical ideas that those sandbox MMOs have, such as Ashes of Creation. They're like, we're gonna make an entire world, and then you can build cities and build communities and stuff. Like, it's like that, right? But the game actually exists instead of like sitting in Alpha 7. Okay, so this game comes out. There's a playtest on the 29th of May, and then there's on June 20th is when it launches into early access. So right now we're just doing a technical test to try and break the game with as many people as possible. And I think we get to run around and pick some stuff up that maybe carries out like some currency for like premium currency for helping out. But yeah, access code. See if that works. It did work, actually. Submit. Enter. So what happens is you get placed in a world, and it's one single persistent world. There's regions and stuff, but ultimately it is one world, one server. And you can build cities on it, and then build communities, build empires, and kind of you don't really have any goals that you don't set for you just set your own goals, right? Very, very much a social experience. I'm currently working on a video that explains everything and all the features of the game, because it's kind of scattered on their website. They've got tons of different blog posts and videos and stuff. So I'm trying to collate all that information so we can have a nice, one concise video to explain everything. But this is Bitcraft. I will see you later, Scotty. Thank you again so much for your support. I am a woman. Excellent. Welcome to the Bitcraft technical test. You're about to experience an early preview of Bitcraft designed to test how our servers perform under high player loads. This end, please note that many core features of the game have been disabled specifically for this test. Your UI is in the light mode theme by default, but you can also try out dark mode under the graphics tab and setting that you prefer. And also, you're on low settings. Rotate your camera with middle mouse. Zoom in and out. Reset your camera. Click to move. Is my name player blah 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 blah? Oh my god, it's Pion. Hey, listen. Where are we going? Does this game not have a skip intro button? Or we're gonna sprint to you. Come here, motherfucker. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. I got you. Your name is Wisp. And Wasad for Pan? No Wasad for Pan. Well, it might be in the chat though. You call your name? I do recall my name. My name is TEL. Got it. Let's get recalibrated. Tel sounds like the name of someone with great style. That is true. Open up your vault with V. Wasad doesn't seem to do it. It is definitely arrow keys. V. Change your look. In your vault, you can change your hairstyle. You can do this freely at any time. There's been mods for it. It feels like playing RuneScape with Wasad. Yeah. So this kind of reminds me of Albion Online in that Albion was mouse only, and they eventually caved and added Wasad. So I think they might at some point, because there's a lot of Steam forum posts about complaining that there's no WSA movement. However, the ability to hold the mouse down and move around like an ARPG is really nice. Benarchy, you asked that the players have to build the game world themselves. Yes, this game world is completely empty other than like the ruined cities, and then everyone has to build it themselves. All right, let's get some style. Probably go with that, eh? That is a ponytail. We can change the color of our eyes. We've got green for sure. And our skin color. I am off-white, as you know. Hair color. That looks weird. Let's go with gray. That's also weird. Damn it. I have to go dark. It's because the body is straight up white. Deployments. What is this? Boat, cache, cart, mount, trader stand, pets, shards. Hexite shards. This is the premium currency. Hi, John Goof. Thanks for the follow. Got some skewers. Health and stamina recover slowly on their own. You haven't drained recently. Best way to restore stamina and health is to eat food. Food is crucial for avoiding starving. Your body needs energy. The way I was told is that the food requirements in this game is not as aggressive as other sandboxy, survival-y bullshit games. So we're not too stressed about that. This warning will show every 10 minutes you're playing an old, and I would say add quite buggy Bitcraft build with several features disabled and a very simple world map. Okay, so this warning is literally going to tell us every 10 minutes that we are not on the latest build. This is really important, and I'm glad that they're doing this because I don't want people to get the wrong impression. This is not the full experience of the game. This is just a break the game moment. I'm going to eat a skewer. Better foods last longer and sometimes make you stronger. Eating more immediately won't restore stamina faster, so don't stuff your face. Pick up things, rediscover the world. I will lead you. So we have to do discovery things. Oh my god, it's like Mario Shores. You heard cat masks in the playtest. Maybe they'll put out frog ones later. Excellent. Alright, we're gonna go gather stuff. There is frames, and I don't know if that's my computer or just like I'm still like loading the world. Okay, so another thing is I did know that they mentioned that this game is like a second monitor game as well. So we might have a little bit of AFK ability when we're doing actions. Left click can use to quickly interact with your surroundings. Now let's try another method. Let's do a context menu. Yep, I play video games. You're a natural. You got it. Open your map. Hey, here we go. See that icon? It is an ancient town. We should head there. And this is the world. And you can click on the map to move? That's revolutionary. How far can I move with the map movement? That's pretty far. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, so there's like a little bit of a limit, but it's pretty far. Only within the circle? Where's my... I don't see it. I don't see a movement circle. Oh, you're joking. I am full. Okay. There's a bunch of ruined towns around. These are quite scary, sometimes like you and I. Anyway, before you do anything, you should attune your signature to the town so you can return here if needed. Try interacting and set your home. Alright, where is that? I can duel people. Oh, it's this thing, eh? Yes, update. Have you return here if needed? Remember, you can only have one place to set them at a time. Let's make some tools. Crafting a flint bundle at the workbench. Presumably where everyone is standing around the workbench. This dude's got a mount already. He's gaming. Flint tool bundle. Yeah, so I can imagine how much AFK time you have, right? When you click one action and then you get another 50, 60 seconds of it. So I do think that when they said second monitor game, they're taking that quite seriously, which is really good. Very happy with that. Okay, so did that one... No, it taught me a bunch of flint tools. Okay, so there's... Is that 15 tools? Axe, saw, chisel, pickaxe, hammer, knife, knife, bow, scissors, hoe rod, pot, machete, quill, flint tool. That's the actual bundle itself. Mallets and short sword. Great. Gonna give me more tutorials. Wisp, you need to tell me what to do, otherwise I'm gonna get very confused. Oh dear. Oh no. I'm gonna have to think for myself. Oh no, here it is. Oh, it gives you some basic tools. Okay. Excellent. These are some high quality tools we just made. The more items you acquire, the more recipes you learn. Be sure to craft newly discovered recipes. You never know what else you might discover. Holding these tools in your inventory is very useful, so let's put them. If you've ever played Albion Online, this is definitely going to be at home. This is going to feel at home for sure. Our character menu. Oh, he's giving in. Perhaps the recent Hexite storm has something to do with it. Someone left in a hurry. Look at the review. Quick, take it. Oh, hey. I wonder if this is part of the playtest or something that we'll get when we actually get the game. This is actually quite a lot of stuff. Consuming this will add a collectible to your vault. Can be converted back to a deed from the vault. Okay. There's the mount. Add to vault. Add to vault. So it's like the Final Fantasy XIV glamour system, but you can do it anywhere. You can add items to your vault. It seems like there's no limit. Convert to deed. Which means I get it back, right? Yeah, okay. So you put it in a vault and then now this acts as a cosmetic you can use at any time. And we've got the rest of the tools automatically as well. Hello, Barracks Rat. How are you? There we go. So I noticed the inventory isn't automatically updating, but I'm not sure. That could be just a limitation of the lag here. All right, so we can add this to a vault. And these are like, looks like we have some mounts, like some basic mounts, a cart. And then all these tools. This Pyrolite one's better than the training one, I'm assuming. Yeah, okay. So this one just goes to the floor. That goes to the floor. Professions. Okay, so 12 professions. Carpentry, farming, fishing, foraging, forestry, hunting, leatherworking, masonry, mining, scholar, smithing, tailoring. So carpentry and forestry, they're definitely going together. Mining, those are pretty self-explanatory. Scholar's a bit different. Coming soon. That's probably going to be in the next, once the game actually comes out. Smithing, tailoring, masonry. Okay. I'm not part of the Bitcraft team. This is just a playtest. It's a technical test that is it's not feature complete. It's an old build, but they're just breaking their servers right now. This is going to be similar to Albion Online, but more PvE focused. Much, much more PvE focused. There's actually no direct PvP in this game. Imagine Brightest Shores had a baby with Albion Online that no one asked for. I love me some PvE too. Hello, all you know. I have a cart. I have done what you have asked of me. Wisp. I have done what you have asked of me. Did you want me to get the mount out instead? Let's go. Can I pull... Can I resummon the cart from elsewhere? I cannot. Cannot place a deployable on a deployable. How do I click to vault? All right. Well, I'm not. I think I'm. It did ask me to do something with the cart, but maybe we're just at the limit of the tutorial here. No, Wasat is killing you. That's the most popular complaint about this game right now, is that the WSAD isn't set up. They say it doesn't feel good. That's about it. Oh, there's the technical test warning. So this warning pops up every 10 minutes saying that this is an old and buggy build. This is just to break their servers. But hey, we get to run around. Does the tutorial end when at the cart part? I'm just gonna ask it that. This is silly. This isn't public for some reason. Someone says as someone who's played this both WSAD and click to move. Click to move is vastly better, though you do hope they must add for accessibility. Yeah. So in my opinion, I have read about this a lot, and the funny thing is, if you ever mention WASD on the Discord, they don't like you messaging WASD on the Discord. They're like, no. It's trash. It's trash. It's the worst thing in the world. You hate it. It's the worst. My opinion is that you should be able to give the people an option, and like that doesn't hurt. Even if WSAD feels bad, just give them the option. There's people in the Discord right now saying WSAD feels bad. Sorry. And then there's other people saying click to move feels horrible in my opinion, unless it's isometric, blah, blah, blah. And then there's already arguments about it in the Discord happening right now, which is funny. So yeah, I think either my tutorial broke. I can't talk to my Wisp anymore. It's not giving me new instructions. I think the last thing it said to me was summon the cart. Let's try and redeploy it maybe. If not, I'm just gonna go cut some tree down and then muck around. No luck. I'm just gonna ask one more time. Yeah, we can move the camera with arrow keys, which is a little bit weird because I'm right-handed. So I want to rebind that for sure. My mouse is gonna be in my left hand at all times, so that's definitely gonna be something that I change over to WSAD. All right, so this is the world. It looks like we might be limited. I'm not sure. Just again, because it's a technical test. Let's kill something. Oh, this is hunting. That poor bird is just tanking it. This is like an alpha build. It's just a technical test for breaking the game and checking the networking and stuff on their side. This doesn't even have all the features. The most recent build, the beta build, which we'll play on the 29th of May, is going to have fully feature complete everything. And that's when we're going to be able to build a settlement and do all these things. I don't know if that lag is me or not. We have a compendium? What is this? Oh my god, it's a collection log. And there is something happening right next to me. In my left ear. In that one spot. Is it the cargo that I've got? Oh, the cargo is a dead bird. I can't... Oh god, I can't rotate my camera. Alright, we're gonna run to town. So this definitely resets. On the 29th, when we get a playtest, it's gonna be like a 4-day playtest. We get the full game. Everyone can play it. That one reset. It will reset as well, and then we'll get early access. Early access, the resets, we don't know if it's gonna reset or not. It's still pending. There we go. I fixed my camera. Stuck on the login screen. I was going to try and log out to see if it would fix my problem with the quest. I'm not going to do that now. People are saying that they can't get in for sure, so they're still working on it. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's just the tutorial. Now I've just got to go figure out everything for myself. That could be it. There's a... Let's go through the menus here. The developers are Clockwork Studios. No. Clockwork Labs. They haven't made a game before, but they have a pretty big team. They've also got a separate team working on a technical foundation called Spacetime DB. Okay, so let's go through all these menus. Character. This is our gear. Professions. So we have 12 professions. The menus are not opening on those. We have skills. So skills are separate to professions. Skills, we have construction, cooking, merchanting, sailing, slayer, and taming. I'm assuming these don't have progression menus. Yeah. And a lot of these are going to tie into each other as well. Yeah, the aesthetic is cool. I imagine when we can actually build things, it'll be a bit better. Because what's going to happen is people are going to build cities, and this has happened as well. You build cities, and then... Oh my god, that is a huge bank. You can build roads between them, and you can even terraform the land. Let's see if I can do that, actually. Let's see if I can do some shoveling. So inventory, there's the vault. Achievements. Oh no, achievements. This is going to be the death of me. Look at that. There's achievements for everything. Discoveries. Uncover 1% of the world. I'm 6% towards unlocking 1% of the world. Oh dear. And then there's these profession menus. These are profession achievements too. Oh god. If you're a completionist, look away now. Oh, why am I walking? Let's get our movie on. Ruined town. I'm leaving the ruined town. Is this your boat? Oh, he logged out. Okay. Mustn't be. Yeah, you get outfits for leveling the professions as well. Okay, so let's take a look at this. I've clicked once to start cutting the tree down. How much do I chop without interacting with the game? Is it till my stamina runs out? It's just a technical test, dysfunctional, so it doesn't have all the features and stuff. I'm going to be saying that a lot. So still, it looks like we get 100 actions until my stamina runs out, assuming my inventory doesn't run out. And then it's even telling me 1 action per 1.6 seconds, which means it's going to be 160 seconds until there's the warning again. Until I run out of stamina. This is 1 click, so I've only clicked once. Okay, but now I'm getting a ting saying that my inventory is full. So, but it's all dropping on the ground. Okay. So let's deploy the cart. You can only click to move. But if you hold the left mouse button, you can navigate. Now my stamina refilled really quickly. I think that's because of the alpha though. Alright, so when I was chopping the tree down, it looks like you get... I got 1 big item, a log, and I was getting these little items like tree sap and tree bark. So let's open up the cart. Does the log fit in the cart? No. It doesn't. So, all right, let's take it back. This might be a previous build to what you might have played already, or I'm bad. There's 2 options there. Yeah, a lot of people are saying, I can't do anything. I believe it's because it's a stress test and not an actual... No gameplay. Are these... I'm getting... Oh. Sorry, 1 second. Got your key? Yeah, I think people are having trouble logging in. Yeah, people who stuck in jail, for example. I don't know if we can build any stations. I don't know if we can build any workstations to do these, to process this lumber with. Oh, there's a whole ass menu up here. Okay, let's take a look at this. Crafting, no recipes discovered. Ooh. Okay. I don't want to give a bad impression of the game by streaming it. We can pave. Oh, we can pave dirt roads. Excellent. I'm just going to check the Discord here to see what progress is saying. There's no recipes in this test. Okay. No, so I'm going to ask this one person. So after the cart tutorial, there's no recipes. No crafting, etc. Yeah. Can someone give me 1 million monies? Best I can do is a log. TY, bro. No worries, man. Stay safe out there. Can you take it? Can he take the log? Oh, he can't take it. Oh, well. All right, let's run around. Yeah, this is 100% a stress test. Yeah, so we're not gonna give gameplay. I don't want to give a false impression of it. But hey, you know what? I'm gonna run around on a mount and see what we can find. How do you get in? When I press the enter Bitcraft button and just say grayed out in just the menu. I think they're having problems with the server. There are a lot of people saying that they can't get in. And that's kind of what this test is about, right? They're trying to break the game. Let's get my mount out. There's gonna be nothing out there, but let's run around a little bit. Why not, right? That's so huge. That's ridiculous. That is insanely big. Okay, hold on. Back in. Let's go back in. This game has trade. Exactly. Because this technical test is only gonna last like 4 hours. By the time you get back from work, it's gonna be closed. I believe there's gonna be a way station. It gets bigger. Oh, I can craft here. Probably not, right? Yeah, no crafts. Is there a way? Am I missing it? I don't know what a waystone looks like. Is it this thing? Oh, here we go. Oh my god. Okay, so there's tons of them. Does it show me where they are? I've only got 100 energy, so I can only do this once. Alright, so let's... oh my god. So... yeah, let's just... mostly, I'm gonna do my best to talk about the game instead of play it. Because there's not much to do. But the way it's gonna work is... we're gonna get in and we're gonna be... all of this is wilderness. There's nothing out here other than biomes and just straight up wilderness. But we're gonna be able to pave civilization ourselves by placing cities and settlements and then eventually growing into empires. And it's all sandbox. So I'm here. And it just keeps going. It is ridiculous. Let's see. I don't know if this is going to be the world map that we get. I believe they've also updated the world map and how it works. There's also an empire grid. I think that'll be adjusted too. Let's see how long it takes to get to that ruined town on a mount. I click once and I get a little bit of AFK time. I can also just completely travel in the map. What will the empire be called? I'm going to make it as egotistical as possible. We're going to call it twitch.tv/Telleril. I hate that. I hate it when people put twitch.tv in their name. Like... You go and check it. They're not even live. They haven't been live in 6 months. Bitch, why is your name twitch.tv/? Now, I was also told in the beta, or sorry, in the alpha test, that there's going to be like, is this it? What's this? This is shiny. Oh, this must be Scholar. I can study hieroglyphics. Excellent. Let's see here. You can skip the tutorial here if needed. Oh, there's a main menu. Tutorial quests. Skip. Yes! I fixed it. Oh, excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay. The tutorial broke. The sort in your vault again. Shit. Alright, hold on, we're going back to the cart. I fixed the tutorial. Let's go. Rock formation. Technical test warning. Thank you for participating in the technical test. This is a warning that we will show every 10 minutes. You're playing an old and buggy Bitcraft build. This is not indicative of the full game. You've been running smoothly compared to other streamer players I've seen. Streamer buff. That's because I already got my crash. I had my crash in Brightest Shores like an hour ago, so we're good. I'm getting frame drops, but I don't know if it's a resource thing or a server thing. Anyone know the difference between local, region, empire, and claim? So that's intentional, pair. So I don't know about region, but I do know of like your character stuff, your settlements, and then empires. A claim is a settlement. I don't know what local and region is, but how it works is everyone can place a claim, and what that is it's like you place a claim on or a settlement in an area, and you claim that land for yourself, and then only you and your people who can join it can build in it. But anyone can work in the confines of that claim. One second, I gotta find my cart. And then what happens is you will work on your claim. You can build more workstations. You can build buildings. You can build player housing for your claim. You can do all sorts of stuff like that. And as you kind of grow, I don't know which one's mine. Oh, I should have read that. Shit. That was an important announcement. Quick, someone rewind and say what it said. So you place a settlement and you build upon it. You build workstations, you build player housing, and you earn income as people live in your city. Right? They don't pay you, but you just generate income. You use that income to get more resources, higher tiers, learn new technology, and expand. And that's what a settlement is. An empire is a social system built around whatever social system you kind of want. And it's like a cosmetic system and related to real money. Is it like claiming a chunk in Minecraft? It is exactly like claiming a chunk in Minecraft. That is a really good example of it. So the way that expansion works is you'll place your claim and you'll live in it at in a region. In your just little claimed area. It might be like 10, 15, 20 tiles. You can expand upon it, but as you expand it, no, I'll rewind a little bit. When you have a claim down, it uses supplies over time. Think like V Rising in your castle and you have to put blood inside of it. So when you're doing that, you need to maintain the supplies. As you increase the space, your supplies will drain quicker. So you need more people to maintain the supply level. Supplies are things like just basically crafting resources and things like that. The more people that you have, effectively, the larger your claim can be. And the larger that you can sustain it. Each region is controlled by a unique server, so expect a longer loading time and you can help us spot some bugs. A Hexite storm has spotted a ton of Hex steel nuggets around. They're definitely quite valuable. You can mine nuggets from Hexite meteors dotted around the world. They're quite rare and you have to search for them. We should collect as many as we can. Perhaps if we beat everyone else and have the most inventory by the time this is over. Oh god, I'm gonna be up at 4 AM, aren't I? Remember to equip all the equipment you got. Alright, let's teleport to like a completely random region and start looking for these things. Let's go, this is, I'm assuming this is further out. Let's go crazy. Let's go here. Sure, that looks good to me. Alright, so I'm presuming maybe they'll see how many... Oh, that's a UI bug right there. Huh? Teleport. Yes, there we go. And the same thing applies to empires as well. Empires have a system where you can slowly claim more, like, not claim, sorry, but you generate a zone of influence and you expand it. And all it is like it's a picture on a map saying, I was here. And you can expand it using aggression by putting a tower down, and then you put supplies into it in a war of attrition. And then you get that kind of zone in your influence, and then you can expand your empire that way. But you have to physically take supplies back and forth. So the further you go, the harder it is to maintain. So you need more people to do it. I think I teleported to region, and I may have made a mistake. Oh, someone pulled up the announcement I was asking about. So for those asking, most of the gameplay is disabled in this technical test, including crafting, trade, towns, and empires. The goal of this test is to gain data to improve our servers for the next gameplay test. What you can do during this test is complete the shortened tutorial and explore the world to search for hex steel nuggets. Well, unfortunately, I just hit teleport, and I think that was a mistake, because I teleported to another server, and it is not going to let me in. Shit. My streamer buff expired. It is very worm pair. There's a lot of worm comparisons, but no one's boomer enough to have played worm, so... Oh, we're in. Yes, we're still in. I'm changing the stream name. Alright, let's go look for these Hexite things. We have a mission. We've been assigned. We're going to do it. We're going to explore the world. And we're going to break the game while doing it. Eh. This is like a lot. Oh, no. I would like to remind you that this is a technical test and not indicative of the real life experience. Please enjoy. Let's try again. There we go. Ooh. There is only one IRL region. It's all NA, but I did cross servers when I took that teleport. Oh, my mount isn't working. Oh well, we got 2 legs. Come on, let's go. Their position is out of sync. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I'm sorry. My hands are off the keyboard. My hands are off the keyboard. Stop yelling at me. There is no option for WSAD, unfortunately. Oh, I like the other server better. This one sucks. Oh boy. Oh, this region sucks. Oh, Server's on fire. The Discord server's freaking out. Nobody move. It's broken. If we all stay very still, the server might fix itself. Be very quiet. Oh my god, no one. What have you sent me? Do you think this is helping? Do you think I'm helping? Do you think this is helping the game? Shit. Oh dear. Oh, there it is. Restart. Giving debug messages a noise is one of the decisions of all time. Let's see if we can get back in. See, they've done something. They've said you get rewarded for having a lot of Hexite in your inventory, and they've given me a challenge. And I'm having fun, which means I now have to collect as much Hexite as I can possibly fathom. And I will get as high as I can. I will sit here and wait. This game is... Hexite is... I think they're like steel rocks or something. We mine them. I don't know. I'm still working on that. This game is going to be free to play eventually. There is a free to play playtest on the 29th of May. And then on the 20th of June, it goes into early access. But early access is paid. Eventually, it will go free to play. The paid access will give you, like, it's cost $30 US and it gives you $30 US of microtransaction currency as well. So is it this? No, this is just scholar stuff. The tutorial was saying something about, oh, I've unlocked new land, 0.02% explored. Oh my god, that's ridiculous. We're gonna pick a direction and run. That seems important. What is this? Oh. It's probably not a Hexite shard. Onwards. Leak just dropped? That's unfortunate. I've moved on from Briar Shores. For the next 4 hours, Briar Shores doesn't exist. V also gets leaks early. Is V's video inside the leak? Ah, I see. I'm assuming it's on Reddit now. I keep thinking it's the shiny things, but it's not. So it seems like we're in a biome, a foresty biome. This guy's just sailing around. I've hit water. I've gone in almost a circle. My bad. That's an oromite vein. These are hunting things. I should have went east. Now I have to like cross the water. I kind of want to go to the extremities as well. I feel like maybe there's more chance. If I go outwards. Can we swim? Oh dear. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I am stuck. No, we're not. We're good. Okay. Hey, look. The bounty worked. Can I go on this guy's boat? Bored. Alright, we're chilling. Have you found a shard yet? Alright, this guy's my new best friend. Luck, I guess? Sad guapo? You suck at submitting your name. I think because I must have been lucky that I put my email in really early, so maybe I got away with that. I'm chilling with this guy now. He's my new best friend. Or besties now. Let's find some rocks. Excellent. This is the social MMORPG experience that I'm looking for. This is how One Piece started? Follow the edges. We need to look for rocks. This is great. I've already made friends. Yeah, we don't know do we know what it looks like? They did say that we were rare, but that's about it. Also, doing this cooperatively is probably a bad idea, but I'm definitely going to take it from these guys. We will find the One Piece together. Are we landing? We're landing. How do I dismount? There we go. So this land can be terraformed too. Yeah, I think you can probably dig down to ground level, like water level, like this. What are we looking for? We're looking for like a meteor kind of thing, right? Pyrolite. They must be shiny. They did say they would be rare. I'm gonna check the Discord, make sure they exist. Thank you for... Yeah, get out of here. I know. We're looking. We're hunting. They've given me a collectible to find, and I'm going to find it. Damn it. Let's get to the high ground. Do I have a shovel? Can I dig? I have a hunting bow. I don't know if I have a shovel. This game has not PvP in the sense that you're asking, but what happens is it has competition. It has economic competition, or PvP in the sense that the grand exchange is PvP, if that makes sense. You'll want to build a settlement that's really powerful and attractive, or be a part of a really powerful settlement and get as many people into it as possible. Hexite meteor? Is this it? And in that way, your town will build fast, you'll get new technology, you'll upgrade faster, and you'll generate more income and this and that. But it's not PvP per se. Is this it? This must be it. Hexite, Hex Steel Nugget. I think that's it, right? I'm gonna send this over to the Discord to make sure this is it. This looks like what I'm looking for. You're gonna be a villain. There's also PvP in the Empire system, which is like a social system. When you open the map here, these grid squares can be claimed, or this as a zone of influence for you. So like, you can say, I own this square, and then you can expand out to other squares, and then people can attack your squares. And this is a group thing as well, kind of like a guild land, but it doesn't have any gameplay effect. It's purely just social. Excellent. All right, I did find the right thing. I asked and they've confirmed this is what we want. So we want more of these. It's taken me an hour and 15 minutes, but I have 2. So give me 4 hours and I might have 8. Another playtest announcement. They're gathering lots of useful data. That's good to know. This will be live for, they said they want to do 4 hours, maybe 6 if it's still, they want to get more data. But it sounded like around 4 hours. And I'll be honest, I have no idea what I'm getting these things for, but I was told to, and I am a simple frog. I will do what I am told, and I will claim these things. We can see how this is a very passive gameplay, right? Once you set up in your town, much like Worm Online, much more casual experience. Being able to look at your second screen, do other stuff, watch YouTube, watch Twitch, and just chat with your friends and stuff. Because I haven't actually clicked. This is just one click, and it's just constantly going. I think it's one click at full food, like this stamina bar. It's like just about 3 minutes or 2.5 minutes of passive. I'm at 9. That's huge. Not too much in the weekly leak, by the way. I didn't imagine. I didn't imagine it's too much. Is this guy attacking me? Or is he just looking at me aggressively? I don't want to die. So I'm gonna back up. I'm outie. See ya. Kinda looks aggressive. Alright, well now we know what we're looking for. We're definitely gonna get more of this stuff. And we just need to not cross over anywhere we've been, which is not hard. Alright, onwards. How are first impressions? Even though this is a technical test, I can see what they're going for here. It doesn't have all the features. We can't really build. We can't really do too much. So it's like mostly just the gathering and exploring right now. But this is really cool. I like the world generation that they've got here. I like the passive gameplay. The relaxed gameplay, we'll call it. And the vibes that they're giving off. I really like it. I'm really looking forward to the proper test when that comes out. Let's see if my mount works. I'm climbing, apparently. Let's try again. My mount is super broken. And I would appreciate it if it wasn't. But no, the mount is super done. Okay. I must have bugged it out at some point. It's okay, we've got a little setback. We don't have a mount compared to other people. Doesn't matter. We're still going to get the most. I've been told to get the most, so I will. Get the high ground. Hi everyone, we're gathering lots of useful performance metrics. Thanks for testing and suffering through some of the issues, but this is super useful. I haven't noticed the music's really good. I'm really enjoying the music. I haven't noticed how many tracks there are because it's just kind of been existing in the background and kind of immersing me. So I really like that too. It's going to be pretty hard to stay awake. Oh, there's so many rocks here and then none of them are what we need. We're looking for the blue ones. We're looking for the blue ones. I've uncovered new land. But I haven't uncovered... Whoa. Wait, how far can I... That's pretty far, but that doesn't really help me because I need to be in here. And also, can I increase the draw distance? I am on ultra low, it said. Maybe that's why I'm lagging, because it's at 4K. You said you were on low. Why are you running at 4K? Let's not run at 4K. That might help my frame drops. Please don't break. Okay. Is the stream good? Oh god, everything's going black. 1 second. I think it went to full screen mode instead of windowed full screen. Oh dear. Yes, we know. Borderless. Apply. Don't break! Fingers crossed! I think we're good. Yeah, we're still good. Okay, confirm. Alright. Oh my god, I'm not getting as many drops now because I'm not running at 4K on my poor 3060. Let's get the draw distance up. Alright, so now I've got lower FPS because of the draw distance, but we'll just fix that up a little bit, get a little bit lower. Excellent. Okay. Oh my god, frames. Guys, frames. Holy crap. I found the frames. Now I just need to find the Hexite. Yes, I know. Thank you for the warnings. I like this little, like, they're sending announcements like it's DMs. These look a little weird. Like the hunting nodes being just all kind of clumped together. They're all just hanging out. We can snipe like this. We can, if we know what we're doing, we can kind of hover and find things in the distance. Where are you? Check your corners, left and right. I think Brighter Shores has me cooked because I'm having so much fun right now and I'm not even playing the game properly. Oh, shiny. There's a typo. We'll be having an actually gameplay test on May 29th. We'll have most of the gameplay unlocked as well as a chance to try the game. This version has many issues fixed in the older version. I can't wait to give you a shot at that. Guys, this is a technical test. Oh, yes, go. Okay, so the click to movement, there's there's 3! I'm gonna wake up Miss Tell and I'm gonna be in very big trouble. But I'm excited. Okay. This is my corner. Don't stream snipe me. Don't stream snipe me. Clatz is in. Did any of you guys get into the test? Is anyone else in the test here? Or are you all stuck on the loading screen or maybe the email part? I must have got pretty lucky on that regard. $22 nuggets? Shit, I don't want to show you how many I've got. I've only got 12. But look, I've got 1, 2, 3, and there's another one, 4 in my little. I'm covering it with my hand. You can't see that I'm at north 1658, east 5877. So just stay away. Stay away. This is my area. It's actually gonna take me ages to get through this. Oh, double tick. Let's go. I'm telling you, rares make MMOs, man. Rare chances, rare drops. The dopamine receptors in my brain, they're going off right now. They're firing all cylinders. Tick manip. I don't think it works. Thank you. Game over screen. Thank you. I'm really excited for this game. I'm looking forward to it. I'm actually, so I have a YouTube channel as well. I'm working on a video for Bitcraft. What I'm going to do is I have a lot of information on this game. The trailer doesn't tell you exactly what it's about, and all the information on the game is like strewn across multiple video logs and blog posts that are really long and stuff. So I'm doing I've created a script and I'm working on a video just to kind of summarize and give it information as to what this game actually is, because I'm really, really excited for it. I'm a long time player of Worm Online and those kinds of stuff, and those kind of sandboxy social MMOs. So I am super looking forward to this game. You'd think I'd probably play Palia, but I haven't really played Palia that much. I probably should give Palia a good go. Yeah, exactly. And a lot of the information's outdated. They put new information out like crazy. And yeah. Like in the most recent couple of weeks, they've put out like all these. You know what? I'm gonna switch over because we're literally just sitting here grinding. I'm gonna switch to my desktop here. And no, look at that. Let's see. My eyes are closed. My eyes are open, I promise. 1 second. Discord. And we're going to pull up the Bitcraft server here. Do you fight? There is some basic combat mechanics. They've, in the most recent update, not in this beta build that we're playing, there is like attack, accuracy, strength, no, accuracy, evasion, strength, and defense. And those are like, and then enemy debuffs as well. And that's a kind of foundation. But at the moment, it is literally just click to it. Like you click on the enemy, you start a fight, and then you just beat each other up until one of you dies. That's the kind of basic combat. It is very much focused on the construction and the build and the social. But they are aware that they are working on and improving that PvE side. It's just not a big part of the game at the moment. So pulling up the Discord here. In the most recent couple of weeks, they put out these dev FAQs, and it's like this last week or two. Oh, that went too far, I think. 1 second. No, I didn't. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What this is from the 10th. So just a week, in the last week, they've put out like all these big kind of little FAQ posts about how things have changed since Alpha 3, which is about a year ago, to the beta build, which we're going to get access to. The world map is overhauled. The skills are, which is the construction, cooking, and stuff, is overhauled. We have mentioned a combat here. Combat calculations are overhauled, so we have attack and defense. It's rather than just predictable, it's more random and it's more chaotic, and they can enchant. You can change how gear works and stuff like that, and they can kind of enhance that system. This system's really cool. The marketplace. So inside the settlements that we were talking about earlier, you can actually build an auction house or a guild, like a grand exchange, but it's localized to that settlement, right? And you'll place buy orders and sell orders inside that settlement, and then people can come visit your settlement and buy things. Now it's like, what's the point? Well, different settlements have different niches. If your settlement is set up in the mountains, you'll have a lot more stone and ore and stuff, but you might have a lack of wood. So you'll be selling a lot of stone for really cheap. People can come visit you, buy your stone, and then sell you lumber. So that's the kind of gameplay that we're looking at with even just that feature alone. There is rarity on equipment as well. This hasn't been mentioned in any of the latest videos, which I do mention it. We've got pets, obviously. Performance improvements. The multi-region system, which basically means they can infinitely scale the game if needed. And yeah, they just got a ton of information here. So I'm trying to collate all this information and put it into one YouTube video. It's about 20 minutes long, which I'll be posting before the beta. I definitely want to get it out before the beta. But if you have any questions about the game, I've been doing nothing but research on it for the last couple of weeks, so I should be able to answer any of your questions. Oh, yeah. So I can do that. Unlike certain games, we can open the collection menu. Yes, yes. Technical test warning. The discoveries menu, you were saying? This test is live for a couple more hours. I think 4 hours is what they were going for. So this, what is this? This is items. This shows... Okay, so this is like a collection log, and it expands... Or maybe it's every item in the game. Right now, it's limited to what the technical test is. But it looks like when you can click on any item in the game, kind of like an in-game wiki. You can see this is a piece of meat from a wild animal. Could be used as a cooking ingredient. How do you obtain it? Well, you need tier 1, level 1 hunting, a tier 1 bow, and a tier 1 hunting station is what you process it at. You need a Asagi bird, and then you get these resources from it. So it's an in-game wiki. A really useful in-game wiki. Alright, let's go get my next one. And there's another one over there too. That would be fantastic. Gamer screen. That would be really, really useful because footage of the game is actually something that I'm having the one hard thing to come across. And unfortunately, this technical test doesn't have buildings and stuff. So when I'm describing buildings and settlements and empires, it's going to be tricky to just run B-roll from the trailers, right? So if you wanted to send that over to me, I would really, really appreciate that because that will help make the video as best as it can be. You can just join my Discord. I'm gonna modify the Discord to kind of hype up Bitcraft as well. I'll change the roles and stuff. But there, and my DMs are open as well, so you can just send it over and those links over. 100% I'd use those. That would be so helpful. So yeah, as I was kind of saying, so if you go to Bitcraft, don't look at my search history. Where, okay, everything I've been describing, right? It is on here, but it's in these, right? Like all these blog posts, and all these blog posts are like, oh yeah, by the way, this game's open source now. They're all pretty long. They're pretty lengthy, and that's okay. They give a lot of detail, but for the average player, this is a lot of information, and there's no one-stop shop to get it all. I mean, sorry, there is a YouTuber that gives a lot of info on it, but it's still broken up in multiple videos. So I just want to answer the question. Rest in peace, Total Biscuit, but I want to answer the question. WTF is Bitcraft in one video? But I can't say that. I can't put that as a title. I don't think anyone has ever dared do that. Yeah, of course. I grew up on Total Biscuit. welcome to the stream. This is my last one. Oh, there's one over there too. Dude, no, I think it's the same one. I think I just forgot about it. Yo, I swear to God, this is gonna start my. What am I doing? Mine. This is gonna start my Bitcraft career with a bang. We got 40 hex steel nuggets. Yeah, and you know what? No reviewers ever talk about the settings screens like he did. It's really funny. I couldn't even. I don't think anyone could give it justice as well. I'm pretty crap when it comes to hardware specific stuff, so I'd need to educate myself more on settings menus and stuff. Whoa, you good? I was like, oh, I really wanted that hit. Our RNG is failing. Does any other closed alpha have trouble logged in? Yeah, I think a lot of people were having trouble logging in earlier. I don't know how the status is now. I haven't been keeping an eye on the Discord. Adventure Quests UI. Oh, that was a good one. The original Adventure Quest, right? Like not Adventure Quest Worlds. That game, and how he's going on about how every setting is basic. Like, it's just a mangled mess of different eras. Like you'd hit random battle and like art styles and stuff. This motherfucker, Josh, come here. You did stream snipe me. Why are you digging? Why are you digging, bro? I'm making friends. Thanks, Josh. Josh is chill. We like Josh. Can't wait for it. I was just slow to log in. Yeah, first time login can take a while. I think I got a little bit lucky on that front, but yeah. I wonder if we will keep the name. I got the name Tell, so I'm pretty happy with that. This guy got Josh, so he's happy too. You hope so. Hey Trogdor, how are you? Okay, he says it's my... For me, you are rummaging in the dirt. Oop. I'm gonna split up because I'm going hard on these. Same. Yeah, I came southeast as well. I'll go southwest. I'll go southwest. You go... Yeah, I'll go southwest. See you, Josh. Been stuck trying to name your character for an hour? Oh no! Alright, am I going the right way? That's north, that's southwest this way. Okay. Alright, we'll see if I picked a good direction. Good luck, Josh. Is this game top-down, click to move like RuneScape? Or can you play it third person like WoW? This is top-down, click to move. So there is no WSAD. They did test it a lot and they just couldn't get it to feel good. And after playing the game, I can see what they're saying. Because watch what happens when I click... on, let's say, this tree, right, behind here. The autopathing will take me around all these obstacles to the tree, and it will get me there, right? And same if I click this rock, which is over this ledge. It will just autopath me there, and it's a lot better than trying to run there through WASD. The only strength I would say Wasad has is when you're running straight on a road for a really long time. But even then, I think the best thing to do is open the map and just click. And literally just keep the map up. Oh, hell yeah. Let's go. Oh, you got 2 again. Well, I hope, Josh, you're getting some, because I got some too. There's also Windows settings that hold your click. Everyone used it in a Windows setting that holds your click. Oh. So like you open the map and then you like, yes. I'm assuming you like, okay, so I'm going to A to B. You just click there and then you tab out or something and then like go somewhere else, or because it like remembers your click when it loses focus of the window. I imagine that's probably something. Not when it loses focus? Oh, okay. So, time to pull up the book. I've been meaning to read Atomic Habits. Let's go buy a book to play Bitcraft with. Good for traveling when you're making snacks. Snacks to feed yourself. Oh, we got double tick there. Can we get 3? No, 49. I think I'm killing it. Frozen, thanks for the follow. Some people I know you from Bright Shores. That makes sense. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I've been doing Bright Shores content for a little while here. You stuck on the login screen too, Jeremy? Yeah, it's just a technical test, so there's not a lot of stuff to do when you jump in. Jim Helmets, thanks for the follow. Liam. Who was Liam? It's funny because I reached out to the community management for Clockwork, so you are Liam. Liam is Liam. I reached out and I did get in contact with the team, so they're kind of aware of me now. I'm happy to work with them on creating content with them or whatever we can do together. And so they're aware of me, right? And now to get number 1 on Hexite shards would be really funny as well. So not a lot of stuff to do. You can hit rocks and trees and that's all I need. That is honestly true. Am I getting mining experience for this? How is my mining experience? Zeros, thank you for the follow. I am not getting mining experience. This is like a special thing, I imagine. Is there a bedrock leaderboard? There is. There's actually. So there's no level cap in this game. I imagine it curves out, right, with the soft cap to 100, but after 100 it keeps going. So if you want to be competitive, you can absolutely be competitive. Is the game too loud? I just noticed it's kind of a little bit. Let me turn it down a bit. Just a smidge. The music's quite quiet, but the hits are kind of... There we go. Unfortunately, I can't use my mount, but apparently it's not going to be a problem because we've got a streamer buff and it is working magic. I'm not getting disconnects. Knock wood. Donk donk. What is that? That's pyrolite outcrop. What is this? Hexite meteor. We're gonna find more while we're here. No, can't see any. I like that. This might sound weird, but listen, I've been playing Brighter Shores. I like that when I'm... Let me just regen my stamina here. When I'm hitting the the meteor. I can crack open the map and I can... Oh shit, I shouldn't have clicked. Hold on. Let's try again. I can open up the map, I can explore, I can figure out my next move. I can open any of the menus and work in it. While I'm, you know, just mining here. So I do like that a lot. Yeah, they seem really... Their communication overall, Liam, is really, really good. Whoa, there's the double hit again. Like, I know that... Having watched... Because I've been doing all this research for the video, having watched basically all these Q&As, read through all these blogs, they're really verbose. Really verbose. But they know... Their vision is so airtight. They know exactly what they want to make. Frog is temporarily gone while we do YouTube, just this game for the first time. The world is procedurally generated. Let me show you why, Jeremy. This is me. You might be wondering how I got here. Well, I went down here and I ran through up here. Let me zoom out a little bit. Zooming out on this map is like trying to perceive an eldritch monster. No matter how much you try, you will never comprehend or perceive it in your mind's eye. It's simply unfathomably big. Now, I don't know if the world will be that big when we get the launch, but we'll see. You haven't found one? It's the streamer buff, dude. I'm sorry. it's the streamer buff. It is not that type of playtest. I haven't really leveled anything. I've been grinding these things because I was told to, and they said there would be a reward if you got lots of them, and I am a gremlin, and I want my reward. You've mined 5.5 meteors and you only have 38. I've mined... I think I want to say I've mined more than 5. I must have gotten like 10 or so. This one's running dry. And also, yeah, I'm not getting mining experience for mining these meteors because it's just like a collectible. What they've done is... What they're doing is... Let me tell you what's actually happening. They're incentivizing people to run around and explore the world to get these Hexsteel nuggets, and what that's doing is it's giving them a lot of information about people running between different locations, and giving them an incentive to explore means they won't just sit around a hub and do nothing, and then they can hopefully, the players can accidentally come across more bugs and more details. Yeah, it could be this big. I don't know if they're going to go this big. But this is a region, right? This square is a region. This is one server, basically. This blue square is a region. And all these servers are NA based, but ping doesn't seem like it matters too much. So you'll pick a region, and then you'll kind of cooperate and work with everyone in one region. The way that they can do it is they can scale up and scale down pretty easily as well. So it's pretty cool. All right, onwards and upwards. Oh, look at this, guys. Look at this. Absolute champion. I have found the perfect hotspot. Yeah, how can you mine it with the flint pick? This is like a... I don't know. It's tier 10 Hexite meteors, current level 1. That's just what they said that you could do. I think it's just it's like just doing a test thing. I imagine they just lowered it so anyone can mine it. The full map is going to be 10 times bigger than what we had in the past alphas, so it's going to be massive. Now when you say that, Zeros... Thank you for the warning. Oh, double hit. Okay, so when you say 10 times bigger, do you mean this is what you had, like just one of these on the alphas? Or and then like they've added like a bunch of these, so now there's 9 of them in a grid, and that therefore there's 10, like basically 9 times the space? Or are you saying this region is also bigger? Port City is going to be my first goal. Yeah, that'd be cool. We had like 4 of them. Okay, and now we have 9. And are they the same size? Like 4 of those regions was the full map. Okay, gotcha. So they've gone from 4 in a grid. Oh, I have to hit escape again. I'm glad I get to hear from you guys, because I really am excited to talk to people who've played the game. Oh my god, I keep clicking. I'm so bad at this game. It's like literally the easiest thing ever, and I'm so bad at it. Okay, here we go. Streamer debuff. I'm also bad. So you had 1, 2, 3, 4, and now they've added 9. It's just 9 of the copy taste regions. Okay, so each region's gonna be different too. Later on, it'll be different. Yeah. Now, they're also girt by sea. Were they connected by landmass, or is it always going to be girt by, like, is it just always a sea crossing? Kind of like Worm Online. I'm thinking this game... It's got that dirty P word. It's got that potential. Ugh, I hate saying it. Because every MMO has potential. But this game is really, really cool. There's not much to do at the moment in the technical test, but exploring it, comfort, from what I'm hearing from these guys, really cool. You're digging it, Fishy? That's cool. Yeah, like that's really good. I'm glad that you went in with low expectations, because a lot of people are complaining, oh, there's nothing to do. That's why they keep coming with the announcement warning every 10 minutes. I didn't think there'd be much to do either, but I'm having a lot of fun just chasing these Hexite meteors down as well. Oh, we are just hitting the jackpot on this thing. I should become a gambling streamer. Shape of the map were laid out very differently. I imagine that they'll go back to it because it felt very quite natural. That's cool. And they were ocean. There will be seas. Okay. How big are the ships you can make? There are currently 2281 players playing the game. Is that on Steam, or is that in-game connected? Must be on Steam, yeah? I think that's more than all of the alpha tests. That's from the Bitcraft servers. Oh, wow. Because I think in the alpha tests, they only had a few... I want to say a cap of like 1,000? Liam is bringing all of his friends. Oh my god. Wait. Mirrors from Brighter Shores and Bitcraft. The crossover is happening live right now? The map concurrent players for the other playtests were capped at 250, and now they're at 2,500. Cool. Fishy, thank you for the follow. You still waiting for your name? Let me in. Alright, let me tell you. You stay away from this region because there's no Hexite around here. I've gotten all of it. All of the Hexite? It's right here. Hex Steel. You have 102? Oh, shit. I gotta work harder. Mir, you cheated. You knew what you were doing. I fudged around for an hour. My tutorial broke. I didn't know what these things looked like. You're gonna need to stop there for a second. Singmir, alongside Mir Hardware. Thank you for the follows. You guys must know each other. Pillow, if you hit escape, you can hit. Thank you for the follow. All the Bitcraft guys, thank you so much. You're very, very welcoming. If you hit escape, you can no, I don't think you hit this menu here, the options menu. You can go to tutorial quest and you can skip the tutorial you got stuck on if you care. You've watched my Bright Shores videos? Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm working on my first Bitcraft video, which will be kind of like the Bright Shores ones. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. That's going to be what I'm going to be working on this weekend. I'm staying up way more later than I thought I would, so it's slightly delayed, but I will be playing it. I really want to get a video out before the beta, because I think that'll help a lot of people understand what the game's actually about. Because maybe even some people who got into this test and like, this game's trash, I didn't know like what's it about. They might not actually know. They just saw, ooh, free test. So I really want to get that information out there. That new MMO sleep schedule. I know. It's bad. It's real bad. 78. I'm on my way, Mir Hardware. I'm coming for you. Liam, I've gotten all your links there, and I can see those. I really appreciate that. Well, that'll help me so much with doing the video. Now, you mentioned here this first one has a really cool community moment. There's a part of the video where I discuss how this game is a sandbox MMO, and it is made or broken by the people you spend it with. So I'm going to suggest people to join the Discords, hang out with people, make connections, and don't just play solo, because this game will be at its best when played with other people. So I think I can use that footage for that kind of thing. Yeah, I see that. Yep. 109 now. Oh god, I'm on 83. I'm not too far off, but you're gonna have to slow down. Main Maxer, this test, I think they said is going to be 4 hours. Hopefully it's not 6, otherwise Miss Tell is going to be very upset with me. Zozo Oats. I will write that down in a notepad. We're gonna connect the Brightest Shores and the Bitcraft community. We're gonna build Chronopolis. I think Chronopolis would be really cool. We build it near the like a south-facing port, and we build up a Chronopolis. Should we do that? I think it's a little bit better than some kind of egotistical Twitch town, right? See you, Liam. Thank you for sending out the info, and thank you for being so welcoming. I will definitely see you on the 29th, and we'll probably chat before then when I get the video out too. Let's run here. We need to speed up. We need to catch up with Mia. Now we're gonna need that. We're gonna need the luck to keep flowing. The luck is still flowing. We're definitely heading in the right direction. Your step 1 will be to uncover the whole map. Dude, that is so cool. It's like that you unlock portions of the map and it's like, you've discovered 0.02%. And you're like, I've what? Early access. So, sorry, May 29th is this month. Because this month is May and that's how months work. that is when we get a 4-day kind of play test where we get to actually play the game, build a settlement, this and that. And then early access starts on the June 20th. Each alpha, there's been one person who completes the entire map. That's crazy. Oh, no, there's still a playtest on the 29th. It'll be a free-to-play playtest too, so everyone can play. But yeah. All right, I'm gonna keep my eye out. I definitely had a slow start, unfortunately, so I might not be number 1, but bet your ass I'm gonna work towards it. But you know MMO grinders, you know MMO players. They're the most insane people on earth. They will grind for anything. Trust me, I know Bright Shores players. The price will be $30 US dollar. $30 US dollars on launch. Hello, Sani Sensei. Oi! Get out of here. What are you doing? My mount doesn't work. I'm at every disadvantage. I started late. My mount doesn't work. I'm gonna have to have this streamer buff push me far. You paid 20 for it since you paid for alpha access. Yeah, I missed out on that. I don't think I was aware of it. Unfortunately. That was a dark time in my life before I knew about Bitcraft Online. But now I know about it. Alright, I got some competition, so we're gonna have to... What are we gonna do about it? Do we cross the water? I want to go southwest, I think, still. It's been working for me so far. My mount broke. Look, ready? I'll try again. Doesn't spawn when I hit deploy. I'm gonna use my legs. Alright, I'm off. See ya. Let me keep going southwest. Please. It's been working for me. 0.07%. Newbie goats. No, that's not one. A lot of meteorites around here, but not anything. Got another double meteor. Jackals. I think they're turned off at the moment. They're like not attacking, which is good because I would be getting my ass beat running around like a maniac out here. There's no more. Oh no. I think I've still got my boat at least. Running is still pretty quick too, thankfully. It just uses my stamina, so once I do get to find one, I don't get to mine it. Oh no. I'm gonna have to contact Twitch because my buff isn't working. Where am I going? We're going south still. Let's peel off a little bit. We can't go too close to the water. Oh, so the jackals are like, they attack you a lot, hey? I've heard that the wilderness was really untamed, so they, especially in Alpha 3, and they would just like attack you a ton, and everyone just kept dying. But they said they overtuned it on purpose as well. There's one. Go, go, go. That's a Oromite. Don't see anyone there. You know, traveling on the coast might not be too bad because you get a really big vision. Depends how... I think the boat's pretty slow though. Any alpha players know how deaths respawn work? I think you keep your items, eh? Chef bounty reminder. Guys, the bot's working. Oh, got some double ticks. Good job. How does death work, guys? I actually didn't know about that. And I don't have any information for it on my video. I don't know if it's worth mentioning, but do you lose your items? Do you keep everything? Is it just a setback? I imagine, do you lose like your cargo maybe? Maybe you keep all your tools equipped, but you lose your inventory. Keep your coins. Before you lost your cargo and got TP'd back home. You think that's changed since beta or like alpha 3? Oh, guys, I'm so dumb. On YouTube, I have a picture of Brightest Shores on the friggin' thumbnail. Let me fix that. That's so confusing. I didn't do a thumbnail. That's so dumb of me. Let me change that. I'm just gonna grab a Bitcraft picture and stick it on there. That's so funny. Oh yeah, they mentioned dark UI, but I actually kind of like the light UI. It's much better than something like Discord. Oh, that was so dumb. Let's fix that. Stick that there. See, I can work on the thumbnail while I'm mining. It's so nice. If you use Dark UI, you can see me better? Alright, you can see my handsome mug. Let's figure that out. Graphics. Dark. Let's take a look at it anyway. Oh, it's pretty. I didn't even confirm it. 1 second. It's purple. Why didn't you tell me it's purple? Oh, it's got opacity too. That is quite nice. Position backward. Downward. I'll change this thumbnail up later, but I'll put something in placeholder for now. That was so dumb of me. None of you told me. It's your job to make sure I know what I'm doing. Come on. Come on, guys. All right, we fixed YouTube. Oh yeah, no, I know. I could see. I've played enough games and I've been in enough tests and stuff like that to know and smell the bullshit when I can see it, right? Like Ashes of Creation, you can smell that bullshit from a mile away. But this game, yeah. No, I knew I'd like it. I knew I'd like it. Come on. All right. I'm falling behind though. I'm at 96 and I bet Mirror's at like 132. If I'm lucky, he's only at 115 or something. Means I've caught up. The crazy thing is the AFK timer is so long, I could literally do like a set on my TRX or my pull-up bar and stuff like that, or just like anything. I can come back, and so this game is going to improve my life. We'll go with that. Is that how that works? Oh, it's dirt. I can't. Machete to dig? Huh? That's not how that works. Tail's always been getting ripped. That's why I'm so tired all the time. No, I'm tired because I'm sleeping not enough. I mean, this is definitely not helping, but it's the weekend. It's okay. Oh, I have a Lorcana tournament on Sunday as well. Come on. You guys are really cooking me today. Spacebar. Let's get to that. Hexite. The scholar profession is, and guys, correct me if I'm wrong, a profession where you gather knowledge and then help improve and discover technology for your settlement. And it's one of the main ways that your settlement grows in technology and unlocking new buildings and stuff like that. You run around and you collect knowledge from archaeology. I think you go into like caverns too and get even more archaeology bonuses. And then you go from there. And someone said yes, so I must be on the mark there. See, I play video games. I know what I'm talking about. Can you grind everything in the game, or must you choose a path? You're going to be better off choosing a path, but you can grind everything at some point. At some point, you can be fully maxed. How do you upgrade your tools? You can't in the test. So in the technical test, they've turned off upgrading, crafting, building, empires, settlements. It's all turned off intentionally. All you can do is run around and get less Hexite than me. Max with no max level. The maximum tier is 10 at the moment, but like you can be fully completionist, is what I mean. So you can finish and get to like level 100, all the unlocks for, you know, carpentry, and then you can move over to blacksmith if you like. And I believe from what I've read, if you're a really hardcore player, people maxed out in the tests, I think in like, well, they predicted they could max out in like a month or two, maybe 3 months or something like that, like fully maxed character. But they've added different ways for meta progression, such as rare tools and stuff. Again, similar to Worm Online, you can create rares, and those rares are chase items and stuff, so you'll constantly be grinding to get them. Zero says, from my experience in other alphas, my take is level all professions to level 10 to 20 to be a bit independent from other players at the start, and then you get to experience all the professions before picking one. Yeah, that makes sense. That's probably what we're going to have to end up doing in my little community, because none of us have played it as much of you guys, unless some of you guys join me and can give some more information. But we're not going to really have any, like, we might have some people know they want to do something. Like, there's someone who will be like, I love cutting trees down. So I'm going to be Forester. But other than that, we're all going to have to try and diversify and try little things first before we really start digging down one thing. I don't know what I'm going to do. You're all about grinding? Yeah, if you're all about grinding, yeah, this game will be good. Oh, double hit. Watch out, Mir. I'm coming for you. I don't know if Mir's around still, but... One screen Brighter Shores, one screen Bitcraft. That is, like, the way that Bitcraft plays, that's actually feasible. My problem with Brighter Shores is that there's not enough AFK to be able to play a second game. And I find myself playing, like, I don't know, idle games alongside Brighter Shores. But this game and Brighter Shores actually work really well together. There's a Slayer skill? Yeah, I think Slayer's like combat. You played Palia with Brighter Shores? Yeah, that's a good example too. Man, I was not into the Palia, Brighter Shores, Bitcraft community, and now I'm like really in the Bitcraft and Brighter Shores and Palia community. So, alright, we're gonna keep going south, I think. Is there a... There's no settlement in this area, so I'm gonna go west. I'm gonna cross the water west. That's what we're gonna do. The less chance someone's crossed it, the more chance I'll get Hexite. We'll go west and then we'll follow the land. And you know what? I think I see... Oh, no, it's not. Alright, let's deploy the boat. Please work. No! My deployments are bugged. Maybe the tutorial? No, I don't want to restart the game. Yes, let's skip the tutorial. I'll try again. I'll get out of the way. Move. I'm on limited time here, man. Come on. Can I just... Am I stupid? Can I just swim across? No. I cannot. No, 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 no. We're not stuck. We're not stuck. We're not stuck. Okay, good. Ooh. Okay. I guess we go around then. Shit. Unfortunate, because I'm going to have to... Oh, you can swim? Oh, okay. It's just lag? Alright, let me try walking instead. Is it lag or is it my ping? Because I'm Australian. Alright, I'll try walking instead. Oh, when crossing chunks. Come on, let me in. Let me in. Can I inch? Eh. 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 Alright. 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 Oh god. It's telling me I'm moving too quickly, so I'm going to move slowly. It's working. Click once on the other shore. It wasn't working, Zeros. This is working. Alright, we've made it. We've discovered new land. Alright. Let's be rewarded for my efforts. Nothing so far. There we go. Excellent. There's the warning. That felt like longer than 10 minutes since the last one, right? Anyone else? Hello, Blue Turtles. How are you? Welcome to the Hexite grind. We're mining Hexite. Do we know why we're mining Hexite? No. But we were told to do it. I'm finding the game very pleasant. There's not much to do. So if you were to download it, all you could do is run around. But I find the game very pleasant, calming, and super chill. Yeah. It's a chill grind. It's exactly what I'm looking for. So I'm entered the Bitcraft stream. Just be patient, gaming, John V. OG Vaughn. Just be patient and it'll come through. Cozy game, 100% cozy. So the AFK timer is 160 seconds or so. So you're just like chilling. It's like the perfect length of AFK versus activity. We're investigating some... Oh! We're investigating people not able to deploy vehicles or mounts. Yes. Excellent. I'll send them an at. Maybe that'll help them. Where are they? Bitcraft. Litra, sorry, don't know who to at, but I am a person experiencing a problem deploying mounts, if that helps. My IGN is tell. If I'm able to get into Bitcraft tonight, Brad Shores is going to be on the back burner for a whole of tonight. Yeah, it's going to be up for another couple of hours, so just a few hours left, yeah. I sailed to the ocean and towards the next island, but hit a big wall and prompted a region change. How'd that go? Did you manage to get through, or? Is this game fun? I haven't. It's fun, but it's obvious. It's very bare bones because they've turned off a lot of features since it is just a stress test. So we're kind of just chilling in chat and mining Hexite medias and exploring. Your game froze. My game froze when I got to loading as well. It did take a while, but it did get in. Oh, there you're in. Yeah, see. Patience is a virtue. This is one of those games I call just chatting games. Brighter Shores is one of them. And now I'm playing this one. You're running towards me, Zeros? You stay away from me. You keep my luck. This is my streamer luck. Oh, you're at 113? Oh shit, I'm at 117. I gotta hustle. I can't, I'm too laggy. Where am I going? I need to go north. End, towards the end. I didn't mean to click on that. I was just I was chatting into their Discord. Oh, I see one. I like how I can click it from like over here. Go, tell, go, run. Is there more? Got it. 115. I'm at 118. Everyone's so mean in game chat. Yeah, Clobber. It's a lot of the average player is gonna. They're not informed, right? They're not, which is fine. They're not saying they're stupid, but they're just not informed that even though how many times they get the warning saying it's just a test, it really is just a test, and there's nothing to do. I'm just chasing this because I think I want to see what I get when I collect them all, and I haven't been lucky enough to get alpha badge or anything like that, so I'm gonna need to get my Hexite somehow. I checked Discord and they are... Oh, I just hit 4 in a row. You're cooked, Zeros. You're cooked. Game doesn't have ranked. Uninstall. That might be a bit. That might be a bit. That is a big tree. Can you cut that? That's crazy. That's cool. The streamer luck is so real. I just hit straight up. I just hit 2. I just hit 2 in that one. Can I see the event log? Yeah, Pillar. Oh my god. Oh my, back to back to back. I've gotten like 10 off this one rock. I'm not even halfway done. Shift for enter. Okay, there we go. Look. There it is. You extracted 2 X steel nuggets in the one hit. You can't upgrade your pickaxe, Flesh Cobbler. There's no upgrade at the moment. There's no crafting. There's no benches that you can do it at, and there's no settlements that you can do it at. So it is literally just technical test and hitting these things if you want. I think they're going to reward people who run around and got a lot of them. Just as like a fun little thing. But it literally is a test. Do you guys get Oh, excellent. Star Straight Free. Cross Oceans. Do you guys get lag spikes when you're rotating the camera and moving around, like hitches? Is that me, or is that 2 hours in, you already have best in slot? Yeah, you know it. I got best in slot luck. Yeah, I get good frame rate, but I get a lot of hitches when I'm moving. But it could be, yeah, it could be the server. Lag has never bothered me so much because I'm an MMO gamer based in Australia. So we've dealt with really shitty ADSL internet and lag and stuff like that for a really long time. I like how when my character gets like anxious and they just like hit like 4 times in a row. Am I supposed to be eating this food? Does it help with the... No, it gives a buff. There we go. And one more hit. No. Never lucky. We're going to walk to the next one. Do we get another back-to-back after this one? Is there another one around here? This time when I'm walking, I'm not really getting lag. Oh, there is another one. It's over there. Oh yeah, I'm in the middle of nowhere and it is excellent. It's right there. You see it? Hexite meteor. Eyes like a hawk. How do I, you saw that? I saw it on the way, I promise. I've lost it now. It was like, oh shit. Oh no, here it is. It's over here. There it is, right there. I'm gonna keep it right here. Otherwise, I'm gonna lose it. I'm telling you, we're going for number 1. How? Dude, because I am a hardcore raider, hardcore gamer that is trapped playing fucking casual Brighter Shores Bitcrafty bullshit. And I live for it. This is my MMO retirement. Also, empires have their own chat system. Do settlements have chat systems as well? I've only gotten like 2 or 3 out of this this Hexite media. Press on local chat. Oh yes, yep. Duh. Local region claim empire. Is your stamina stuck at 0 and not regenning? Have you eaten the food? These are tier 10, but they're not supposed to be able to mine at level 1. And yeah, they are pretty rare. I think when I hit, like, if I was to hit like a level 1 ore, it would just hit all the time. Oh, you tried? Oh shit. I guess swole Benji. Not that swole. Use all your energy working out. Sorry. Alright, almost done this one. We're at 137. I'm still not feeling good about getting number 1. But we're gonna work towards it. No, it was this direction. It's just over here, right? Man, this thing was pretty far. Oh dear, I've lost it. No, there it is. That feels like a different one. I don't know, I'm finding so many of these things I can't keep track of them anymore. No, I think there was... No, this must be it, because it's past the trees. Oh, this is one of those lucky ones. Where are we going from here? We're gonna go west and then north. Oh shit, I clicked. No, don't click, don't click. Hex steel. I will have the most hex. Yeah, you mined a whole rock and got one nugget. That my last one was pretty bad actually. Number not going up. Number, yeah. Number gotta go up. This number go down, so this number go up. Actually, I don't want to move them around. I might break the damn thing. They're precious. Extremely valuable. Find trade. No, I don't want to mess with it. I'm not touching it. So the UI is actually local to your hard drive, so you're local to your install, so you can actually move it around and place it where you want and stuff. Looks like we can't resize though. Does this resize? No, none of these resize, but you can place them where you want. Oh, those four. That is so weird. Is that like a lucky hit thing, or is it just? It must be latency. I don't think it's actually a mechanic, because the time's not going down. Number. Oh, someone's already got 200. Damn. Not going. Not number one. I was pretty slow in that first hour. I've been going for what? I've been actually mining for an hour and a half. So if I was on that first hour much faster, I'd be even further ahead. But I don't think that I'm gonna catch up to 200. No amount of streamer luck will fix that. Oh, yeah. No worries. Same warning. Alright, so we're gonna head northwest. Yeah, there's no one out here. Is there a way we can see how many players are online in the in-game UI here? Steam shots? Someone mentioned they could see how many people were in the servers themselves. But maybe that was just like a report on Discord or something, rather than actually a live chat. Oh, you query the database directly? Are you allowed to do that? Like they let you just query stuff from the database? I heard they mentioned people building tools that let you pull information and stuff. And I thought that was really interesting, but like, yeah. That's really powerful. 2,500, not that many. Were you expecting more? Here we go. Found one. They have an API usually. Oh, someone's mined this one already. Someone's been here. Shit, that's a problem. Alright, let's hope that I'm not following someone's footsteps in reverse, because that would be problematic for my goals here. Oh, 4 meters really close. I had that earlier. That was really lucky of me as well. I managed to get 3 of them before someone found them. I found a couple of people. I'm starting to run out of... My ping, like my latency is a lot better, or my frames are a lot better. But my luck isn't. Oh dear, we might be in trouble. I think we are in trouble. Can I zoom this mini-map out a little bit more? Doesn't look like it. Toggle claim borders, teleport home. Oh, there's a teleport home button. Nice. There's one. Excellent. Okay, we're still on the right path. We're still getting more. Seeing one is good, because it means that we can presume that no one's been here. And I got no stamina. Well, if I could use my mount. Can I use my mount yet? V, right? 150. What am I at? Shit, hold on. Deploy. My impatience. Did they fix this yet? No, they didn't. Alright. 149, you got me beat. Boom. Good job. It's that mount. What are you lost? You're lost. What are you supposed to do? So if you want to participate in this little mini game they've got, you can run around, like teleport somewhere far away, and run around and look for these blue Hexite meteors. That gives you these Hex Steel nuggets, which are like a collectible. And apparently they're keeping track of how many you have by the end of the beta. Oh, the test. But other than that, this is just a test. So they've turned off a lot of the gameplay mechanics, and it's more just about breaking the game and running around and stuff. So there isn't a lot for you to do at the moment, other than this specific thing. You can run around and like cut down trees and stuff, and get experience, but you don't keep it or anything. Has a watercolor type feel. I do know what you mean. I actually like that a lot. Yeah, it's the palette. It's very pastel-y, kind of like happy. They've got a really good style going for it. There will be Flamingo. This is literally just a test, and for like getting as many people as possible into the server and see if the server's going on fire. The real playtest is going to be on the 29th, where you can really play the game and test it and build and make a settlement and craft and do all that kind of stuff. Unfortunately, this is literally just a technical test. But I'm just kind of enjoying chilling out and chatting with, meeting the Bitcraft community is what I'm doing right now. It's just kind of, they're welcoming me, and I'm definitely having a good time chatting with them. I think it sounds like it. So their objective, like I'm joking about how like I want to be #1 or whatever, but their objective is to get people out there and get these things. And I think that they're going to reward people who did, because they participated in the test a lot and helped them. So they're giving an incentive, right? And I think they'll give like Hexite shards, which is the paid MTX currency, but don't quote me on that. I think that's what they're gonna do. The tutorial mentions how like if you collect a bunch of them, they're gonna reward people. Yeah, the carrot on a stick for the stress test. Yeah. $160. Did I catch up, zeros? This meteor has been really given the gift that keeps on giving. I got 10 from this one, I think. That's it. There we go. I can't. How I get so much from one meteor? Well, what I do is I installed a program called Open Broadcasting Software, and I made an account on this site called twitchtv.com. And for some reason, when I hit start stream, you can run around and look for these Hexite meteors, or just like gather stuff and try and break the game. If you break the game now, it means that the game will be less broken when the game actually comes out. That's the plan. Oh, there's one. You should get one nugget every nugget every 1/4 of a meteor. So 4 shards per meteor 0 rate. I don't know how many I've gotten. These are, from what I can tell, these are normal resource nodes. This is actually a tier 10 resource node that is letting us mine it at tier 1. So they've just fudged some numbers and let us mine it. But what this would be is like a really rare meteor that you get really high level mining material for. Like these ones give auramite. Which I presume this is an ore vein, so this is going to be used in blacksmithing and stuff. I don't... Zeros and stuff might be able to answer better, but I think this is how you're going to get your ore used for blacksmithing. And I imagine they're also more common in mountainous areas. There won't be these tier 10 meteorites everywhere strewn around the game in the original, oh sorry, in the actual release. I think what they've actually done is converted this is supposed to be a tier 1 node, and they've just made it a tier 10 node. A mason to crush the ore, then it's pulverized, then mixed with previous tier metal ingots to make the next tier metal ingots. Actually, Zeros, I can correct you on that. You do not need to funnel to make increased tier ingots anymore. You only need to funnel with tools or equipment and armor and stuff. But the ingredients themselves no longer funnel as of the beta build. Are you far out, Tasblo? Like, you need to be like, I'm pretty far out now. But, like, if you're close to the town, then it'll be harder to do. It was in, Zeros, in the most recent... Oh shit, I walked away from that one. In the most recent Q&A, I want to say, they talk about it. I was searching desperately to find information on funneling because it's really important to explaining crafting, and they confirmed that what they've done is instead of every tier of ingredient requiring funneling, it's just the final products. So now you need a tier 2 tool to make a tier 3 tool, and then to make a tier 4 tool you need a tier 3 tool, and so on. But for ingots you just need tier 4 resources. I wasn't expecting to get instant access. You can jump in and then run around a little bit and just get a feel for the game. There's not too much gameplay, but like having the ability to run around and see how it feels and explore it, I think the exploring is really fun. I don't know if, unfortunately, this game, this playtest doesn't have biomes. I think the biome is flat and the same everywhere, but normally these worlds would have rocky regions and stuff like that. Nice, you got one. Thanks, Spark. Three in one spot. Oh my god. Someone find Sansei. Sani Sensei. One thing about me, I'm very bad at reading names. I will get them wrong almost every single time. And do I apologize? No. No, you just have to get used to it. Yeah, the click to move, it's a really, really Sani. Sani's fine. The click to move thing is a really common complaint, and the WSAD. If you read on the Steam forums, on the Discord's on fire right now about people complaining about it. And it's like, I agree with them in that if you play the game enough, you'll realize that click to move is so much better because of the way that the character just curves around trees and stuff like that. And it goes directly to a node when it needs to, versus WSAD, which feels awkward. And remember, WSAD only lets you move on what, 8 axes? North, northeast, east, southeast, south, like just 8 axes, right? So in this tile of game, Whereas the movement in here lets you go to any position in a given time, in any given configuration. That being said, all of that being said, I think that a lot of the people who are really like pro 100% Bitcraft, they are shutting down the WSAD conversation too quickly, because the option should be given to people, even if it's trash. Okay, there's a Reddit thread on Albion Online. I'll show you it, and if you're a Bitcraft fan, you'll probably recognize something like this. Let me see if I can find it. Take a look at this. We'll pull this up now. This guy says, WSAD movement, a game changer. This is 2 years ago. Now, Albion's been online out for more than that. I found out they recently just added potential WSAD movement, which is a literally game changer for me. I just re-downloaded the game. I'll check it when the game goes live. This is my 4th time playing, and hopefully it sticks. I've been saying it for years that I think for many people, Albion is an ideal game, but the issue is it has a lack of WSAD movement, and which makes the combat feel clunky and not fun to those people, right? So cheers for WSAD movement. And they did that. Experimental added hotkeys for character movement, walk up, walk down, walk left, walk right. These are optional, unbound by default. And this person says, top comment, am I wrong for thinking WSAD is dog shit compared to just the mouse? And it's like, this guy's exactly right. The beauty of WSAD added is you don't have to use it. If you like click to move, you can use it. And if you like WSAD, you can use it. And also, yes, it improves the accessibility of the game as well. It's, in terms of like, not that you shut it down, Zeros, but in the Discord, I've seen it many times, and in Steam forums. If I open the Steam forums right now, I can probably pull up a post right away. Someone mentions WSAD, and then someone shuts them down instantly, saying they said it's bad. It doesn't matter if it's bad. They can just have it the best iteration they can have on it, the best they can, and then have it as an option. And options are always good for the player options. So I don't like the idea of shutting down the WSAD conversation too quickly, which is what I see in the Discord. And that's one thing I'll disagree with some people. So here we go. It's like, not having WSAD movement is a huge fumble, and I think a lot of people don't even know about it. And then instantly, let's see, where was it? There was this person says from the stream, it was attempted and it's unlikely. And then this guy's saying, I don't care. I want to have it. Like, just like, let me try it. And then this person's again shutting that conversation. You shouldn't count on WCD coming because they've said. On top of that, the number of people asking what's that and the number of people who will drop the game because of it isn't their thing, is quite similar. Yeah, like, but it's allowed to be an option. It takes less resources on the server side, does it? Okay, because, oh, that's interesting. So I didn't know about this. So if you click, I'm assuming if you click on something, it's only one process to say this is the direction that the person is going and where they need to end up. Whereas if you're holding W, it's constantly sending updates for their position, right? That can make sense. I wasn't aware of that, so that's good context that I didn't have. Hello, Zozo Oats. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. It's one packet to validate, and then it says okay, and then it moves it over. Whereas if I'm holding W, it's like doing this. This is like if I was holding W, except even faster. It'd be faster than the rate I can click. It'd be an actual tick. Can you pet? No, frogs die when you touch them. Remember? You should know this. Hello, Riley. How are you? I'm going well, thank you. I'm up way too late, but I'm having a lot of fun while I'm doing it. You're more familiar with toads. That's the problem with everyone using Windows hold click option. Okay. It's noon here in the States. I'm up at 3 a.m. I shouldn't be up at 3 a.m. I'm definitely going to get in trouble tomorrow from Mistel. But it's all worth it. Probably. I am not number one Hex Rock, unfortunately. Apparently some people have had 200 a little bit ago. What's the point of this game? That's a long answer. Right now, the technical test is just running around and breaking the game and testing for people, for the developers. There's not a lot of point in this test. But the point of this game is it's a sandbox MMO where you tame this wilderness into civilization with the ability to build settlements, build empires with other people. You go down professions, specific profession trees. You find it. This one. There's 12 different professions which you'll specialize in a couple of these, and you'll help use these to build a foundation or a settlement into hopefully something like a city. You'll also have a couple more skills that help with supporting that. It's very sandbox, PvE, casual play, and a lot of it is social play. It's Worm Online. I'm glad that yes, it's Worm Online. And that will either be something that is fantastic to hear or something that is the worst thing to hear for people. You're up to 3 a.m., Zozo? Yeah, well, I'm in trouble. Visca. And Zozo seems to know you, Visca. Sunny, thanks for the follow. Thank you for the raid. I imagine you're if Zozo knows you, I imagine you are part of this amazing and very welcoming Bitcraft online community. It's more casual. I think well, I don't know, Drixu. I don't know if I agree with that. My concern with the game is the staying power. I think that there will still be a lot of interest in this game. And I think I have one chart that proves that. If you look at Palia, very recently just released an expansion. And in that expansion, it's 100% a free-to-play game with cosmetics. Very casual game. Very, very casual game. And it's about like life sim kind of thing. It hit all-time peak 3 days ago. It's been out for years, but even then they released an expansion and they hit all-time peak, right? There is a market for this type of game. I think it's out there. It's just people are waiting for a good one. This is a really good sandbox MMORPG, and it's got a lot of modern twists with a lot of modern technology. And I think that it can stand on two legs, and I think that it will get attention. Visca is the best pupper. Zozo good capping. Well, thank you so much, Visca, and welcome all the people who are watching Visca. We are on the Hexite grind. I'm the Hexsteel grind. I'm quite good at it, apparently, because I just got 3 in a row. I'm really good at this game. I'm staring at the camera, but you can't tell. You're in Palia and Bitcraft? Yeah, I can imagine there's a little bit of crossover. Don't ignore that message. Autonomica. You're still at 180? Alright. Let's test the mount. Does the mount work yet? No, it doesn't work. All right, we're gonna go west. The squishiest unsquishable froggy. No, that's fine, Drixu. I get what you're saying, and my concern is the game will do really well at the start. I think it will hit. My problem, and my concern, my major concern with the game is the staying power, because I think that the sandboxy bit will only carry the game so far, and I think a lot of people will run out of things to do pretty quickly. Holy shit! No wonder I'm lagging. Look at those saggy birds. They're all over the place. I'm gonna look over here instead. Hey, look, another Hexite meteor. My concern is the staying power. And I think that MMO grinders go really hard in games, and they will build like up cities really quickly. It's similar to Worm. People will hit like an end game loop, and the rares, this is Albion Online. This is casual baby. No, not baby. Casual PvE Albion Online. But the end game for this game, I'm concerned it doesn't have staying power. So you'll build up a civilization, you'll hit the maximum and kind of build. And then at that point, we're relying on emergent social gameplay. And that's how things are going to happen. Because even in the alphas, people would jump in. From what I've heard, people would get in and they would kind of max out their profession. And then they run out of things to do, and then they just stop playing. So that's my only concern. I think it'll do really well, and then they have to work on that, making sure that staying power, that magic, that loop. Zero says that they're doing events like temporary new regions and stuff like that, and objectives, kind of like seasonal content. This is stuff that will help with the longevity. The graphics are really comfy in this game, 100%. There is a lot of content. Not to say that there isn't. There is. I just think that naturally MMO players are notorious for beating content faster that can be made. So they might run out of things to do, and then it'll drift down. The problem with it drifting down is that this type of game lives and dies based on its player base, right? And as player base twins down, then more people will kind of leave at an exponential rate, and that's the risk. But we'll have to see how it goes. Visca says that the earlier alphas, the knowledge that the server was going to wipe, turned people off, and that makes perfect sense, because you're going to work on this massive civilization thing, and then all your professions and crafting and skills and stuff are going to get reset. So there's a certain point where you're like, I've had my fun, I'm going to log off. Now that the added permanence in the release on June 20th, I think that'll be really good. I think that'll help a lot. And now I'm not saying I'm right or wrong. That's my only concern. Really strong start, and then we'll see how we go. There is actually sooner than that, Sang. This test is going to shut down in a couple of hours or so. There is a test on the 29th, which will run for a long weekend, maybe 4 days or so, the 29th of May. And then in June 20th, the game releases in early access for $30 US. Later on, it'll be free to play as well. So they get 2 chances at a launch. I am officially on the I can't wait as well, Pink Peril. It is... yeah. Yeah, Visca, they have mentioned that as well. Yeah, I remember watching that Q&A as well. They're saying that they don't know whether it's going to wipe or not. It could be... it depends a lot on the community sentiment. It depends on how much development changes they're going to be adding and stuff like that. Personally, regarding this whole conversation about, like, you know, running out of things to do, I'm of the opinion that people forget that you don't need to play it. This hasn't been 10 minutes. That was 5 minutes. Get out of here. People don't need to play a game for the rest of their lives. It's okay to play, build a civilization, have fun with your group of friends or your community, and then take a break. Go take a break for 6 months. Come back to the game later. Maybe there's more content. And guess what? Build another settlement. It's like Minecraft. Sometimes you just fire up a new server or something, right? It's no different. That's how you are with Ark? Exactly. That's a good example. It's in the US. The servers are in the US, but ping shouldn't be an issue. Starting over is the funnest part of his survival game? Yeah, exactly. And pink with Brighter Shores. That's how I am with Brighter Shores. I have a lot more fun with Brighter Shores when I take a break from it. Simpip, you owe me a Chronopolis inside Minecraft. Where is it? Thanks for the follow, Pink. I saw you jump over to Twitch to do that. Sneaky. Oh, I've almost hit 200. I can't wait for the server to go down so I can sleep. What episode is this? This is episode 21. The mythical episode 21 of Brighter Shores. The game's changed a little bit. Look, we have new professions. Ready? Professions. We've got farming now. We've got masonry. We've still got leatherworking. Leatherworking's still OP. We've got hunting though. And scholar is a new one. Every game is just RuneScape. Every game is just RuneScape. Brighter Shores is... Farming in Brighter Shores would be good. The game's built for it. Farming and player housing. Big Dirty Dead. So this is a technical test. They've turned off a lot of the crafting and building features at the moment. There is a proper playtest on the 29th. Do I think your Toaster will run this game? I want to say yes. Yeah, you're good. You can run around and get these things. I think you get rewarded for them at the end of the test. You just need to go teleport really far away and then run as far out as you can. I'm like really far out. You can see. I've gone pretty crazy. How do you think? No, you're good, Nate. How Delver will be different. So in the Q&A, they mentioned that they actually scrapped Delver and reworked it from the ground up. So how will it be different? I don't know. It's they do have really good ideas in Brighter Shores sometimes. I think Detective is really creative, like investigations. I think Merchant is really creative. So I think Delver has the potential to be creative too. We just have to kind of see. The next test is public? Yeah, the next test is on the 29th, and it is public and free. You don't need to buy the game for that. One thing that attracts me about this game as well is, Zeros, you bought an alpha pack, right? Palia would be a good alternative to this game? Yes. Yeah, Palia's got similar vibes. I haven't played too much Palia myself, but a lot of the, like, fan of one is going to be a fan of another. So Zeros, tell me, when they did the alpha packs, this is important. Did they do the $100 pack, $150 pack, $200 pack, $250, like $1,000 pack? They didn't do that, hey? They just had like a couple of packs? Or how did that go? I'm curious. Is it literally just alpha supporter and that's it? I'm chugging when I get these birds on screen, but then I go off screen and then we're good. I don't think there's supposed to be so many in one spot. Limited number of $20 packs available. See? That's what I'm talking about. For a sandbox MMO, which is something that people have been holding out for so long, and it's not snake oil. It's an actual game that we can actually play, and they have features, and they don't have scope creep. They don't have just insane promises. They say, this is the game, this is what you can do, here's how we've made it social, go have fun. Someone bought 20. Some people bought more than one badge, someone bought 20. Yeah. So what is the new Palia update? What is the new Palia update if you were a player of something else? Like compare classic WoW to something or Final Fantasy or anything you can think of. Is like Sims versus Sims with all the expansions, or like as a new player, do I get to experience something? This game had insane scope creep, but they did it after they were done. Yes, you do. Oh, so it does introduce new stuff even as a new player. That's cool. You updated and streamlined the bidding and quest lines so you learn the game easier. Is that... Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah. I might... So that may be why they have such a really good... Look at that. Double whammy. Triple. Don't tell Zeros. So, Mistile bounced off of it. And I think that maybe that tutorialization would help a lot. And I think that's also, that new player experience sounds like it's what helped it reach all-time, their own all-time concurrent players, which is over 15,000 now. I think it was 17,000 all-time concurrents, which is incredible. I just got 2 more. I can't even finish this sentence. Heading south. Right. We need 200 yet? I mean, I think just past 200, didn't I? I'm at 207. They also expanded support devices from PC to Steam plus Switch to Xbox and PlayStation players. Oh, wow. So I was even just reading the Steam chart numbers, so there's probably even more than that. Fully cross-platform. Yeah. Aren't they? How indie are they? It's fully cross-platform? Yeah, I think this is PC only. Another reason towards WSAD on that conversation is that, you know, controller needs to be supported. It's 3:21. How are you awake? I'm having fun, to be honest. I'm going to be in trouble. I'm definitely not going to stream on Monday. We'll see if we get to stream on Monday. Because I'm going to be working on this Hexcraft video. I definitely need this Bitcraft video done before the 29th. So, and all of you need to go subscribe for when it comes out. Actually, don't subscribe. Don't subscribe. Don't subscribe. Subscribe when the video comes out. Do that. Because I think that helps. No, you're right. I should have that. 0. You're right. I'm dumb. I'm new to Twitch. It's at the bottom of the page. Flesh Cobbler, thank you for the follow. Alright. Forgot to follow. Can I mount yet? No. Go. Double stream. Nah, still can't mount. We're heading south. We're heading south. It's pretty amazing how seamless this game manages a mix of survival and MMO. Yeah. And the survival mechanics, like the food bit, isn't... like, it's not a big focus. I think it mostly affects... like when you're crafting and stuff like that, or gathering. It's just how much stamina you have. And how quickly you get it back. Rather than like... I think you do die really slowly, but you have like, a lot of time. So it's not like a stressful meter. And then this isn't even the civilization stuff. Once you get to the civilization stuff, things get really cool. Oh, apparently the AI for the wildlife got switched off, and that's why they're all standing there menacingly. That's kind of terrifying. It reminds me of that kangaroo video of that guy riding through the park and a bunch of kangaroos just staring at him. Terrifying. How are we doing? Sorry, I am kind of winding down here. I was just reading some messages on the Discord. Okay. So they're pretty happy with the technical test. Everything's going really well. Things are running better. Some people are like, you know, a lot of people are coming into the Discord like, there's nothing to do in this test. It's bad. There's not, you know, gameplay and stuff, which I don't think you can't blame the individual if they have that misunderstanding. You can give as much posts and say this is technical, but there were still people who don't fully grasp that, and that's unfortunate. Hopefully their impressions aren't fully scathed by the game. I think the game will move past it. It's all good. It's all good. Almost there. Yeah, exactly. Theme park MMOs. Yeah, this is full sandbox. And so I say this in my video, and I've said this a lot in general, but old school MMOs. I'm gonna try and swim across. See if I disconnect again. Okay. A lot of old school MMOs were built as social games with systems tied around those social games and those social interactions. Whereas a lot of modern MMOs, especially the theme park MMOs, are games. Look at these birds. Single player RPGs with social features tacked on top. And this game is very clearly the former, right? The entire game from the ground up is built to support social interactions and social engagement between different settlements, between different empires, between different players, trading and the economy. Everything is thoughtfully crafted in a way that supports that social engine and meeting other people and playing with other people. So it's been a while since I played something like that. The Bright Shores community has been really fun to play with, but that's just it. We make our own fun. We chat in Discord and we all hang out and we kind of just, we have parties when someone maxes and stuff, but we're kind of forcing it. The actual game itself doesn't facilitate or encourage those interactions. The only thing it has is co-op fishing and co-op woodcutting, and out of both of those, one of them is worse than doing it solo. This game literally, Victor, literally has a intro skip. So you can play it. You can join me. It literally has an intro skip. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Me too, Flash. Me too. I am really interested in the civilization part. I'll probably end up doing my own empire, but it's not as much of a priority for me as doing a settlement. Depending on what happens in the region that we end up setting up in, I may end up just joining another empire. But I definitely want to run my own settlement for sure. And I've got a couple of, we've got like people in my little community primed, ready to go. Most of them from Brighter Shores. We'll see if we can convert any any Bitcraft players, but I'm sure a lot of them have their friendship groups and circles now. But I'm not planning to make any enemies or anything, so I'm sure it'll all go well. Admittedly, I'm definitely getting more nuggets than I would if I was playing by myself as well. But that's just because of the joy of being able to meet everyone. Yeah, that's true, Flash. Tell them to play on the 29th. The 29th is 100% free. Have them try it. Well, you know, play it. You can join, like if you get all your friends in it, you can set up a city and teleport somewhere and go. And then they can kind of get a better feel for it. Worst case scenario, if you like the game and they don't, just wait for free to play, which we don't have a timeline on, but it will happen probably maybe a year after. It sounds like a long time, but it eventually will happen. So, but yeah, get them on the free to play playtest, the real playtest, not this Hexite grinding nonsense. There's one right there. I'm still hitting these things, zeros, if you're still there. We're going to walk over to that other one over there. Keep an eye on that Discord to see. Oh, 25 more minutes? Excellent. I can sleep. We'll be wrapping up the technical test, stress test in 25 minutes. Thank you for all your help in testing. The testers have given us incredible, valuable data to make improvements for our upcoming gameplay playtest. We look forward to having you play that on May 29th. Thank you again. Yeah, cats, there's a lot. Hey, does anyone know if when you skip the tutorial you get, like, in the main game, you get all this stuff? No, in the main game, I'm not rushed, right? There's no reason to, like, rush. It's not Path of Exile. All these birds that are broken. Alright, we got 25 minutes to get... How many do you think we can get? 250? We can get 250. Easy. 250. Easy. As a PoE player, I feel called out. I almost forgot your name in Discord because I renamed you. We should probably change you back. The bit's gone. Oh, Back to back to back to back to back to back to back. To back. To back. Oh man. No shit. Stop. Stop. You can't feed an Australian gambling dopamine like this. It's bad for me. It's bad. Good luck, Zeros. Have a good one. Have a good rest of your day. We're wrapping her up in around 25 minutes. Thank you for your help in testing. It'll be interesting to see what all these shards get. Hex Steel gives me. I'm reading the chat here, and there's still... Oh, shit, wrong button. What was it? Control Enter or something? Shift Enter? Shift Enter. There's a lot of messages about, you know, just describing what I was saying about how it just isn't, like, playable, and testing the effing profanity filter. That's funny. I'm gonna make a game called Bitcraft, a WACD game. Oh dear. Hopefully that people will move on from this. Hopefully it'll be okay. I'm not too worried, but I can understand being on the dev side, and like you take every precaution to be like, guys, it's a technical test. It's not real gameplay. We wait till the gameplay actually comes. And then everyone straight up ignores it. Trash game. This game is awesome. This game is bound to fail. Oh man, the arguments, the infighting, the drama. Yeah, exactly. The pop-up. Every 10 minutes it says, "Think this is a technical test. Please read this message." They should have made a timer on the every 10 minutes it pops up. They should have also added a 10-second timer saying, like, right here. I'm glad it popped up when I was talking about it. And it's like this ticks down for 10 seconds. You can't click OK for 10 seconds. And then you also have to tick a box that says, I acknowledge I have read this. And then you add a secret word in the middle of the text box, right? And it doesn't make sense. That word you have to type into this text box, and then you check the mark, and then you click OK. And then maybe people might have ignored it. People might have read it then. I acknowledge to give my soul to this game. I've already given this game 4 hours of my sleep. So you want 250? 250, excellent. I'm assuming they're going to shut it down at probably right at 4 a.m. like they kind of said it'd be a 4-hour test. So I think 250 is a pretty good number. Well, it must be top 10. I'm 2 nuggies behind. You're 2 nuggies behind me? Well, unfortunately for you, I think there's another... I think I saw one around here. Which means I'm going to beeline for it and make sure you don't catch up. You saw nothing. But the bed. I'll definitely see all you guys inside the British Shores, the Bitcraft Discord more often as we get closer to release. A lot of my social media time is already being consumed, so I probably shouldn't spend too much time in there. But now that you know who I am, you might see me a little bit more often. I'm in your brain now. It's like you know how sometimes you think like you notice something or you discover something. There's I forget what it's called, but it's like, let's say you discover a word for the first time, and then suddenly it feels like everyone's saying that word all the time. Why so many birds? They're turned off. It's really funny. Look, their AI is turned off, and I think they're not supposed to spawn like this. Or maybe they spawn like this and then they start wandering. But it's really funny because they're like, turn hot. It's also kind of spooky. All right, I need to find these rocks. You're scared to go on public Discord servers? Bitcraft 1 seems mostly positive, but there is a little bit of infighting on... Well, actually, no, don't go in now. It's on fire right now. It is absolutely on fire. So many, and yet so little. Oh, I've hit the water. Shit. South. I should have been going south. Oh no. We're in trouble, I think. Unless I go... Yeah, no, south 100%. Am I running? I am. Okay. Come on, come on. One more, one more. What happens if my Discord server grows to become a public Discord server? What defines a public Discord server? When does a server become a from a community into a public Discord server. Oh, what's that? No, it's just archaeology. Shit. Oh, my luck's running out. I had a good run, but I think we're running out now. When they invite everyone and anyone without context. Pair, that would, if you can find it from the Explore tab, Pair, I think that would make Brighter Shores not even public. I don't know if we're on the Explore tab. I don't know if I want to be. To add admin cold size. I don't think I have enough cockroaches in my room for that. And I can't be Thor either because I don't tend to cheat in puzzle games. Oh, main and sorry, both are? Okay. I've never used the public interface for Discord because I like myself. So yeah, I'm gathering sticks. Can we cross without lag? Looks like I'm not getting that movement problem anymore. That's good. Oh man, I'm just really struggling on this these last 10 minutes here. I know, I'm washed. 253. Oh my god, you hit a really good couple of nodes there, and I'm washed up. Look, my pattern is all over the place, my search pattern. I'm not finding anything. #1 washed up Bitcraft streamer. Absolute tragedy. He burned bright and he burned brilliantly for 3 hours. Pushing 4. Oh my god, I am not finding any. I'm probably not going the best way to do this, but... No way. Has someone been through here? There we go. No, it's... Oh my god, it's Orimium. Or Orite? It's Orimite. I must be following someone's footsteps. Look, at least I hit the 250 mark. 253. That's pretty good. I think a true fan hits 250. Not one of those fake fans. Oh, I must be following someone's footsteps, right? There's none. Oh, no, no. Wow. Yes, yes. When you are higher tier and you get better at something, the lower tiers get faster. The cool thing is that as a high level player, you will still use low level resources. So for example, let's say you wanted to make a tier 5 blacksmith tool, or like a tool using blacksmith. You need to use a tier 4 tool to upgrade into it. And that goes all for the processing levels as well. So for a tier 3 tool, you need a tier 2 tool. Tier 2, you need a tier 1 tool. So you will use all of those lower tier resources all the time. And it's more efficient for a lower level player to gather them rather than you waste your time doing it. But if you're in a smaller settlement or a smaller group or that kind of stuff, or you're by yourself, you get better at the thing and you just get much faster at it. So really, really cool. Yeah, That's the 10-minute warning. I still haven't found one. I might log off. Because I'm really far out, and finding like a home would be very hard. I gotta stay away from these birds. Birds are so laggy. My frames are good as long as I'm not near the birds, or looking at the birds, or acknowledging the birds. I wonder what the aggro range on the jackals are. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, I think this is a sign. I think this is a sign that I'm gonna wrap up. There's a nice little pond. I can't fish though. There's my guy. Well, that was a lot of fun. Surprisingly. I'm glad I got help with the technical test and run around in the game a bit. I know I didn't do much, but I had a lot of fun, and I did really appreciate meeting the Bitcraft community that jumped in. So yeah, I appreciate you all joining. I'm gonna send off and see if we can. I don't know if it's worth rating a British like a what do you call it, a Bitcraft creator. It looks like they're all kind of swapping off too. Also, I don't know any of them. I suppose that's probably a great reason to do it, actually. This one's German. I don't... None of them are English either. I'm going to send you to British Shores Vorpal. Similar game. Came out recently. MMO, early access, that kind of deal. But anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for spending time with me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And I am going to go have a pleasant and probably very short sleep. I'll see you on the next one.